Not good grief. Come on. Welcome back, y'all, to another episode of Chasing Pavements and Paychecks. It's your girl, Amber Renee. Look, it's summertime. Fellas, it's
Yeah.
summertime in Dallas. How we feeling?
Good. I mean, let's get it. Sun's out, buns out.
It's hot AF out there,
Yeah.
y'all. Like, is there anything, summertime? I mean, it is sundress season,
Oh,
You're welcome,
okay.
fellas. You're
Okay,
welcome, fellas.
yeah.
Ladies, I ain't
Welcome is
left you
crazy.
out, We got the Hoochie Daddy short season. I hope y'all ain't missed no leg days in the gym, okay? Because now is the time to show out.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But anyway, I got some homework for y'all before we get started. And I'm gonna circle back at before the episode
Elementary
is over.
or something.
I want y'all to think about what song really does it for you that kicks it off for the summer.
Okay.
Think about that. I'm gonna ask you for your answer before the episode is over, all right? Shall we get into it?
Let's get it.
It's your girl, Amber Renee, and y'all know I'm gonna keep it real all day.
It's your boy Byron holding it down for the 2000s. Shout out for doing this on the first take.
Here we go, y'all. And it's your boy, Jeron. No tagline, just Jeron.
I know that's right. Jeron, what's been going on, man? So much has happened since we last met.
Whew.
Catch us up.
Whew. So let's get it going. It's about to get heavy because it has been a lot of heavy stuff going on in the news lately.
Yeah.
So I'm sure y'all have seen the news. If you haven't, you might want to see the news because it's going down.
It's a lot.
Recently, Iran bombed us because we bombed them.
Yes.
So, like, do y'all feel there's a lot of retaliation going on right now?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all think this is a very bad situation for us? Do y'all think it's going to continue to go on? Like, how do y'all think the future will hold up from this one situation?
Man. Well, I did see this. It kind of just happened out of literally nowhere. And so I think it took everybody by surprise.
Very.
There's so many layers to this, but I think the biggest thing is like, did we do this? I feel like everybody was like, why would we do this? Are we like saying we're at war? We did not get the blessing from Congress.
Mm-hmm.
Did we violate the Constitution? Like, there's so many things, and so outside of, I feel like looking like a mockery.
I think that's every day.
Right. It was just kind of out of nowhere, and like he posted on socials. I'm like, sir, this is not like a thing that you just put on your socials and just that's that. So I don't know. And also it was kind of giving a little fake news to me just because it looks like there was a little bit of a heads up. And what did we really bomb? It was empty.
Mm-hmm.
It really. So yeah, it's going to be a long 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we only, 6-7 months into it?
Yeah. Welcome to the shit show. Hello.
Man, look, let's call a spade a spade.
Let's.
Look, America is a TV show at this point. To add on to what you was talking about, everything is for the clicks, right? It's a TV show. We living in a reality TV show. You know what I'm saying? But
did we sign up for that?
No, I ain't got paid. I ain't got one dime.
I've been applying to stuff, but not this.
Right.
You feel me? And it's just another example of it. But with if this stuff is, it is what it is. That's my motto. It is what it is. But it just gives it goes back to when you was in elementary school, where if you do something to me, I'm gonna do something to you. You feel me?
Very tit for tat.
Very.
You feel me?
But it's like you can't be playing with nuclear weapons and things when it comes tit for tat. I mean, you had
these big ass. These are some big kids.
I mean, look.
These are some big kids with big weapons.
Yeah.
Keep it
That's
real.
all it is. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people gonna feed into that. A lot of people love the brashness of our president.
Mm-hmm.
Some people like that stuff. Like, hey, some people be like, oh, he's standing on business. You know what I'm saying? others will be like, yo, this is not good politics
At
Yeah.
all.
and you're playing with billions of lives and changing
Yeah,
a
I
lot
mean,
of
we have
lives.
troops over there.
You feel
Like
me?
you put people's lives in danger. We have what, like, I don't remember the number, so I don't want to say it, but we have thousands of troops
Mm-hmm.
in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
So what are we doing?
Yeah, it's a lot of layers to this. It's like it was between Iran and Israel, and how did we get in the middle of it? You know, and
We always in the middle of stuff.
It's like that. It's like a game of double dutch. It's like
We-
let me get in. Let me get in next.
I will say this: there's a reason why. There's definitely a reason why this is happening. I was listening to an old Eddie Griffin comedy show. By the way, Eddie Griffin is one of my favorite comedians. By the way, just throwing it out there. I listened to an Eddie Griffin comic show on my way back from Houston, and he said something like, you know, have y'all noticed when we invade a country, we don't leave. We don't leave for a reason. And you know, if something breaks out and we have to go out there, I'll guarantee you we won't leave. There's a reason why, you know, America is always sticking their nose into something. You know what I'm saying? We always feel like we missed the Kappa Saver, you know what I'm saying, with a cape on all the time. We got to save everybody. No,
right.
We need to save on the taxes that I'm paying. I need to get some reparations.
Everything.
I need some reparations out here. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
like
that's
it's hard out here.
That's a whole nother.
Yeah, we ain't gonna get into
situation.
we can get into the reparations.
But this stand-up show of Eddie Griffin, it was in the past, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it was years ago.
I think that's the most insane thing, is that a lot of things keep not necessarily repeating itself, but there's like odes to what's happening. You know, Eddie Griffin, The Simpsons, and this
all this
or
stuff
that.
is relatable.
It's already been,
and it's just like,
forecasted years ago.
What is going on? But it's some for real crazy times, and like both of y'all have been saying, I fear for us, I fear for the people overseas, because as I mentioned in, you know, I think the last episode, I was in the Army Reserves, and I actually deployed to Qatar, which is one of the locations that Iran bombed.
Yeah.
And my previous unit is currently out there now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it's just
close. Yeah.
very close. It's hitting home.
Right.
Because it's like, yo, I was there at one point. This could be me. This is someone else. You know, like at the end of the day, yeah, there's politics, but when does morality and ethics come into the question?
It don't.
Good question.
I'm just trying to be here long enough that I can finish all my good animes.
Sir,
I just hope this stuff don't break out. I'm trying to get all the good animes done.
You're gonna need some decades for that.
I just need them to hold off.
You're gonna need some decades.
I need to finish One Piece for sure. Like I gotta finish that, so they need to hold off on this.
How did anime
this
get into this conversation?
You know how he
is. I am so lost.
Anime everywhere, big baby.
We are lost.
You know how he is.
We can spot each other from a mile away. They be like, I'll be coming out with the anime stuff. I got a lot of compliments on my bags.
Okay.
On my fanny packs. They love them. Anime shirts.
All right.
But it's it's wild out there. I'm hoping that we can come to a solution.
Yeah.
Quick and soon, because if not, I feel like other countries will get involved, and you know, it might be this person or this country or this location tomorrow, but it could be us the next week, or whatever situation may be.
Right.
So I'm just praying for everyone out there, you know, no wars, all peace, all love, and
no casualties.
Oh, that part. Yeah. That part. It needs to end soon and ASAP.
Right. Quick and in a hurry, baby.
Well, with that being said, we're going to get up off that topic. We're going to go into something different.
Okay.
And we're going to nourish ourselves a little bit.
Uh-oh.
You know what I'm saying? So, here at Chasing Pavements and Paychecks, one of the things we do is we be on the pavement, right?
Yeah.
We like to move, right? We move a lot. We are millennials or geriatric millennials.
Wait a minute now.
You know,
you have claimed that title.
We move a lot. So, I wanted to bring up a topic about just movement in general, and you know what that does for you more than just helping your body, you know, look good, feel good. Like, how does like dancing or walking or even just like running, because you know all of us run, you know, how does just movement nourish more than your body? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been just tapping into that a lot, just because I move a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You be doing them them dances.
I'll be doing it, and it just brings a different type of energy to you.
Y'all both be on the dance.
Look.
I know
Byron only at one point. Byron only knew one line dance. Now he don't know. He know like 3 or 4
I know
now.
4 of them.
He know like 3 or 4.
Hold on, while we on this topic,
I'm proud of him.
Let me tell the people. Let me tell the people how amazing I am. So on my way to Houston, I learned boots on the ground in the car. Just doing the movements in the front seat.
That is impressive.
Just doing
that's
it.
Impressive.
And then I got out there and I applied what I learned ASAP.
Okay.
Yes, you did.
You feel me?
Okay.
Shout out to the boots on the ground.
Hey.
Actually, it was them Air Maxes on the ground.
Okay.
Where them fans at though?
I didn't have no fan, but I had in my hand.
I'm not learning that one, and I'm fine with that. But to answer your question, how does movement help more than what was that?
How does like dancing, walking, running, just any movement, how do you think that nourish more than your body? Like, how does that nourish more than just your body? What else does doing that taps into as your whole being, your whole self?
It really taps into like the mental for sure, because it's a form of therapy. I feel when you just get up. I start the day. I have to shout out Byron because I start the day with morning mobility.
Oh my God.
Yo.
It really level sets the day for me because, I am a geriatric millennial. I'm 43. I feel like since I turned 40, everything, no one day is the same, and I could wake up and something hurts and I have no idea why. Like, did not use that muscle yesterday, but today it hurts.
Been there.
That's just facts. And so I cannot. Gone are the days where I can just hop out of the bed, put my feet on the ground and get to moving. Like I literally need to be slow about it. And so it really sets your day when you just wake up moving and being intentional about those steps that you're taking. I like to have a quiet, morning and really come into the day with mobility, either yoga, just some quick stretches. So I think mentally though, it does make me feel good. Right? Because it's the one thing that I'm doing at the top of the day that's really just for me. It has nothing to do with anybody else. It's just moving that body. And like for me it's personal because, and I don't know if I've shared this story, but I've talked about it in other rooms where like just the ability to move is such a blessing.
Yes, it is.
And I think we take it for granted to be able-bodied and be able to move. My family is rocked with the horrible disease of muscular dystrophy. And so it's, the breakdown of muscle and just not being able to move, to walk, to move your limbs like they used to. And I've seen that just wreak havoc, on my uncles, cousins, other family members. And so every day I'm just like, just keep moving. You know what I mean? Just do a little bit because I really want to fight against that. Like I want to keep moving, keep my mind right. So I think it plays a positive effect. Hitting the pavement too. I have FOMO, fear of missing out when I was down and couldn't run due to injury.
That's me right
mentally
now.
I felt bad and it's like I really wanted to run, but I really needed to sit down and heal. So I think it does have an impact, but it's more positive for me, I would say for sure.
Yeah, you need to talk to some people that need to sit their butt down, and I can name one right now.
We ain't gonna call nobody out on this episode.
Let me call her out. Let me call her out.
Uh-oh.
I already know.
You know what I'm talking about.
Uh-oh.
Leave her alone.
The BS.
She'll be all right.
She be with the BS because that's her initials.
Uh-oh. But I love when things from previous episodes can, as we said, come full circle. Literally for you, Amber, you said for myself. Actually, how's the wording? It has to make sense or what was it? Do you remember?
Ooh. No, but I
Dang
know what you're talking
Dang
about.
it. Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
But y'all know for myself, I am lazy.
You're not lazy.
I can be.
You can be, but you're not lazy.
Okay. I can't correct.
You live a full life.
Yes,
you
I do.
Man.
You work, you travel.
Oh,
you outside more than these dogs be outside.
You're not lazy.
My gosh. Okay, touche. I
You
appreciate
lazy
that.
adjacent.
I appreciate that. But yeah, no, I think it definitely not necessarily full body, but it impacts you mentally and not just physically, because you're like, oh shoot, I'm out here, I'm proving myself wrong sometimes, because you're like, oh, I can't do this, or oh, let me stop at 1 mile, let me start walking, and then you're out there, you're like, wait, I think I can go for 2 miles or 3 miles. And so honestly, it's giving you that dopamine, like, I did that. Yeah. I'm able, I'm capable, I can do more. And it's not just applicable in running or working out. It's applicable in life, because I feel like a lot of times we are our own worst critics, or we are very much self-sabotaging. Oh, yeah. I couldn't remember what it was, but yeah, self-sabotaging, like with the job, when you're applying for something, it's like, oh, I'm not going to apply for that. I don't have the credentials. I don't have the experience. I don't have this. I don't have that. And hearing stories, testimonies from other people, like, what's the worst they're going to tell you? No. Exactly. People have applied to positions and they've gotten it for other reasons outside of what's on their resume. Yep. Literally, for myself, a job that I had about 2 years, or not 2 years ago, but 2 jobs ago. Look here.
Yikes. So the move was to come to my crib and do the podcast. My boy Blaze thirsty. He got to drink something. So Amber over there giving the side out there to Blaze because he want to get a drink.
This is his house.
It's his house.
This is his house.
You in here? You drinking?
You needed to host.
You drinking something out the wine glass? He drinking something out of his bowl.
That's crazy.
Big Blaze.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Big Blaze boy.
We're gonna edit that out, but it's okay.
But so yeah, the job that I got, the hiring manager, he actually told me, he said, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. He probably didn't say it like this, but this is how I interpreted it. Mm-hmm. He said, your resume was ass. Oh. And I know we're not supposed to be cussing, but that's how I took it. Your resume was ass.
Oh, man.
But the reason I gave you the job is because I saw that you have a bachelor's degree. You have a master's degree. To me, means that you're teachable. You're coachable. Yeah. So it's just like it applies, to all walks of your life. Mm-hmm. But for sure, it impacts your mental, physical, and your whole being.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, it's impacted my the people that I'm surrounded by, my circle of people that I'm surrounded by. It's put me in different rooms because of just moving in general, whether that's running, walking, dancing. Mm-hmm. It's put me in rooms with people that I may not have been in rooms with. If it's eliminated people out of my circle that may not needed to be there because I'm doing this and there's a certain mindset you have to just move in general. Some people just want to stay in still, whether that's physically, figuratively. Mm-hmm. Like there's many ways not to move. Yeah. And I'm gonna keep moving forward. Yeah. Now, if you want to stay here and if you want to be stagnant, if you want to be stationary, go right ahead. You're going to eliminate yourself out of my life.
Oh.
And I'm going to keep...
Wait a minute now.
I'm going to keep rocking. And I'm going to keep going to higher things. There are going to be times where I have setbacks. There are going to be times when I have 3 or 4 steps back. Mm-hmm. And then have to retrace my steps to go back to where I need to be or take a different route.
Yeah.
But all I know is the power of movement has changed my life. Mm-hmm. And in this space, specifically running. Yeah. I've never thought that I'd be a runner. I've been running into so many different spaces, running and meeting so many different people that because of the simple fact that I want to move, I have elevated my person to be a better version of myself. And I can't thank these 2 legs and the mental capacity or the mindset to say, I don't want to be stationary physically or figuratively at all.
I dig that, bringing in the social aspect, because there's so many aspects of it. And I will completely, agree with that as well, what you just said, because your face is out there. Your face is known. I don't know if it's because I was going to say, I didn't know if it's because he was loud, but
that's why.
You're out there. But I mean, that's a good thing. And isn't that how you got into the New York Marathon? You know, because of that social aspect.
Just,
it's like,
just being a figure in the community and people just noticing that without even trying, just being exactly who you are and moving in a direction that you're supposed to and moving with love at the end of the day.
Okay.
Not having an ulterior motive to say, I'm going to do this so I can be this, so I can get this.
Lead with love.
You feel me? Like, lead with love, and it'll take you so many different places. Sometimes it's hard because people be testing your gangster.
Mm-hmm.
But like I just told y'all, it is what it is.
That is so ugly when you say that like that.
And I'm going to tell you something right now. You're going to stop looking at my dog crazy.
You know what,
Blaze is in his home.
Everything.
Comfortable.
I feel like he needs some patio time.
He moaning and groaning.
And 20 minutes ago, he was playing with his bone.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we bothering Blaze because he over here making all the noises as soon as we hit record.
He said, y'all ain't got to go home, but y'all got to get the up out of here.
Right.
Shout out to Kevin and Blaze.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin is silent.
Kevin over there in between his thighs. That's
Okay.
what he doing. He crazy.
No.
He going crazy over there.
Did you imagine? Because you've been running, what, 3 years? How long have you been running? 3-4 years?
Consistently 3 years.
Yeah. So did you imagine that running would take you everywhere that it has taken you?
No.
What?
Thought I would have gave up running years ago.
And according to those negative splits the other day.
Okay.
Hot ass Houston, you doing all right?
I'm feeling good, man.
I checked you out. I'm like, wow, you in the 8?
I'm in the best shape of my life, and it's comfortable too.
That's wild
8.
to me.
It's comfortable.
All right,
then. 8 ain't good. Seen me ever.
An 8.
If I'm running in the 8s, I am near death. Like literally, check. Call the people.
You got it in you because you remember when you ran them 7 miles with me for my New York training?
I don't want to remember.
You was fighting for your life.
I was fighting.
We're gonna check in in 6 more months.
Now you talk about mental. That was a mental.
I asked her, Jeron. I said, you okay? She said, yeah. I said, you need me to slow down? She said, no.
I said, I'm keeping up with you. You
All
know,
right, then.
he needed to get the miles in, and I signed up.
Motivation.
It was the hardest run that
I believe
have
it.
done.
She was texting.
Yeah. Believe it.
She was texting Michelle to come. Who was relieving her? She was texting her, trying to figure out what she was doing.
I had to make sure she was at her post because I wasn't going to run
I am passing this baton off at this kilometer.
So thankful. I have never run that fast in my life.
You got it in you.
Anyway, all right. Well, I'm glad you brought up the chasing pavements part of the name of the podcast. I'm going to segue into the chasing paychecks.
Yeah,
come on.
I'm curious. You know, it's summertime. We've all had those summer jobs when we were younger. I'm curious.
I got it now.
What was y'all's first job?
Oh yeah.
How old were you? And maybe something that you learned along the way from that first job until now. I'm curious.
You want to start, Jeron?
Not really, because this gives me trauma.
Okay.
Oh no!
Honestly, no. The job wasn't bad. I was just always aggravated because at 15, 16 years old, I'm trying to get a job. Mm-hmm. I know that you're not from here, Amber, and well, neither one of y'all are from here, so I don't know if y'all have heard of this grocery store. I don't think we have it anymore. But there was a spot called Minyards, and it was like 5 minutes from my apartment. 15, 16 years old, I'm applying, and they would not give me the job. What? I'm like, look, I'm going to just push carts. Like, I'll be a sacker. Like, give me some. I need some, you know? And they would give me nothing. So it's just like, yo, I'm kind of aggravated about that. Everybody like, oh, I started working at 14. How's that possible? But some people did it. But if we won't include the military, because that was technically my first like real career job, because I joined at 17.
Oh wow.
But if we don't classify that, then my first next job was actually a graduate assistant in college during my master's.
I could see you doing that.
Yeah, but
I could see that.
They tried to play me, and I didn't like. Homie, don't play that, And I was just like, look, I don't give a heck who you are. You're going to get the real me. You're going to get the authentic me all day, every day, whether it's in a professional or a personal social setting. One of my tasks was receiving these sheets of people who signed up for tutoring services. And when I received those, I was supposed to document it in the system. You know, who showed up, how many people, what tutor did they go to, et cetera, et cetera. And so at the end of the month, as always, you know, they're trying to get their numbers. They're like, wait, these numbers aren't adding up. And I'm like, well, it's because they're taking these documents to you when they should be coming to me first. And so the person just tried to come at me, and I'm like, we're not having that. We're not having that. But I guess it just taught me, like, look, you can only do so much. People gonna go above you. People gonna go under you, and do what you can handle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And those lessons you gonna keep learning over and over and over again.
No, for real though.
Right? Never stops. Different personalities, different challenges, strategizing, all the things, right?
Every time.
What about you, Byron? I'm curious what your first job
was. Job. Man. So I didn't have my first job till I was like maybe 16, 17.
Wow, y'all some late
that's
bloomers.
what I'm saying.
Y'all some late bloomers.
Oh, excuse us.
I had a reason. I had a scholarship. I was getting ready to go to college. And I played in football all 4 years. So I didn't have time to have a job. I had to put in work.
Okay, athlete.
So my first job was at first of all, I'm from Minden, Louisiana.
Okay.
That's number one.
Oh.
And I got this job at Sonic on the Homer Road. So I was training at the Sonic on the Homer Road, but there was a Sonic that I was going to work out of in what's the place called? Sibley. It's not that far from Minden. Anyways.
Okay.
So, you know, they saw my talent. And they made me the head honcho lead cook in the back. You feel me? First of all, they was trying to put me on skates. And I said, no, bro. We ain't doing that. Not this. Not
that. Would be interesting to see. Yeah.
Not me. Yeah, you got the wrong one. I'm gonna get back on that grill. I'm gonna make it happen.
So you had to go get like your food handler's permit and everything?
Yeah, I do all that. I got all that. They got we was plugged in. So I did all that. Tell you, I made a mean SuperSONIC cheeseburger, boy. I'm telling you. SuperSONIC. And then I had made my own concoction.
Oh Lord.
Right?
Every time.
So I made a SuperSONIC Junior cheeseburger. So I had the regular size patties of a SuperSONIC cheeseburger on a junior size bun.
Wait, so the patty was bigger than the bun.
Crazy.
Interesting.
So I would melt the cheese on the grill with the patties. Got them onions, put them on the grill. Them grilled onions.
Them grilled onions go hard.
Man.
Okay, yeah.
Then I have some ketchup on that bit. And I tell you, I used to have that thing going. And
salivating.
Everybody used to always compliment my burgers coming out. I never made a bad burger because I made sure my stuff was straight.
I would hope not.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Some people they don't put no love, no TLC in them burgers. They be looking sloppy.
Wow.
Mine's look good.
Look at how you looking.
They look good and they tasted good.
About this.
Very.
But you know.
Okay.
It was temporary. I was getting ready to go to college, but the reason I left wasn't because I was getting ready to college. It's because me and my manager got into it. You feel me? So let me tell you why. I'm gonna end it. Tell you why we got into it. So at that time, I didn't have locks. I had the fade. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the fade.
Oh Lord.
So
wave check.
I came in with my stocking cap. You know, one to protect my waves. And two, I don't want to put no food in nobody's hair. No hair, nobody food.
Yeah.
So he get on to me about the black stocking cap that I got on my head, that I got my hat on. He was like, man, you got to take that off. And I was like, no. Why do I need to take this off? And we was going back and forth. And you know me, I had something in line. So I was like, bro, I don't need this. So he was on me. I had to call my mama to come pick me up because I said, mama, I'm about to beat this dude up.
Now he about to beat him up.
Because he was on my back. And I was like, man, I quit.
That's wild.
So before I was about to beat this man up and jeopardize my scholarship, my mom picked me up.
Okay.
I took off the Sonic shirt. I threw it in the trash in front of him.
Oh, he was pissed.
And then he came out there and he got it out the trash. And I moved on with my life.
And what did we learn from that experience?
He nasty because he wanted me not to wear a cap and put hair in them people's food.
No,
he didn't learn anything internally. Yeah, he didn't learn anything internally.
Or
intro.
What did you learn, Byron?
Man, don't ever trust a dude that don't want you to wear a stocking cap. And he nasty. That's what I learned. He nasty. That's what I learned. He nasty. He don't have no food safety. No,
he nasty. But I had a friend who worked at Sonic, and I need to know if this is true or not. I heard that the worst thing to serve at Sonic are them $1 hot dogs or whatever they are.
What are those?
The what was it? No, it was a hot dog. It was
Oh, you
something.
talking about the
corny
coney?
dogs? Corny dog. Yes.
The long dogs.
I like those ones with the onions and the chili.
I thought it was corny
chili
dogs.
cheese with the
It's
onions?
something.
Yeah, it's like that.
I used to eat those.
He told me never trust it.
Yeah,
Why?
They'll go crazy.
Because they drop them things on the floor. They
Yeah, them
put
go
them back
crazy.
on the grill.
I didn't do that
everybody
personally.
pull up, for $1, whatever it was.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and so if you're getting it in bulk and everyone's coming to get it, it's like repetition. Grill.
Yeah.
It's like, look.
Not him telling.
I didn't do that personally, but it's some horror stories in there. And before I got into that kitchen was not thoroughly clean.
So you cleaned it.
I had to clean. I used to pull the ovens and stuff out the back and clean the back.
Well, I'm glad that you
know what I'm
took that
saying?
upon. Well, that's a lesson learned
Okay.
now. I'm glad you took that upon yourself to.
No, I
do
learned
that.
to clean my kitchen from my grandma, not from them.
Okay.
All right, Miss Sylvia.
All right. Shout out to mama and grandmama. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to them.
My first job. So y'all started late. I started working. I've been working since I was 12 years old.
So that's a flex.
Listen, I've been in the game a long time.
What you want me to give you one of them muffins up there?
Listen, in Nebraska, where I'm from, y'all don't troll me. Okay, so when starting at age 12 in Nebraska, you can do detasseling. So what detasseling is you go
Some
to like a
country
local
stuff.
farm.
Some country
She out here
stuff.
picking cotton.
Yeah.
Come on, y'all. This is a real thing. Okay, so let me set the stage. Okay. So, and this is good money, by the way. This is really good money. I want to say it was like we got like $10 or $12 an hour, and this is when I was.
Oh yeah,
12
that ain't
years
bad.
old.
50 years ago.
So it's through the public school system.
She didn't catch
50
that.
years ago, it's through
Crazy.
the public school system. So basically, you get up at like 5 a.m. and you get bussed out to a local farm to help with their corn crop. So detasseling is you taking the tassels off the corn. There's male, female corn. I think the male have the tassels. So you're removing to help with the integrity of the crop and like to prevent cross like fertilization. So when you're 12 years old, you can do this job because it helps with like the agriculture and like the local businesses, local farms. And it's really good money. You have to be fully clothed, like long shirt, pants. It's hot. It's summer in Lincoln, where I'm from. So it's hot. But you're out there, it's like a full day's work. And then you get back on the bus and you get bussed back to the school. And then you go home. And then you come back
your
the next
mama
day.
allowed that because she said, I know when she come back in this house, she gonna go straight to bed.
Listen, me and my brother did that. We did it every summer that I can remember, that I was of age to do it. Of course, I've worked in the kitchens too. I mean, I used to work at the Islander Cafe at the Kmart.
Never heard of it.
Making patty melts and Reubens. Byron, why is you side-eyeing me
I'm
about
just
this detasseling?
So instead of cotton, you pick corn.
It's too. That's.
I'm just asking.
That ain't funny.
I'm just asking.
That ain't funny.
But also,
But I mean, it's in my blood now.
But I also want to know what's the difference between a female corn and a male corn.
The female don't have tassels.
Okay.
The males do.
So
That
that's
is
how they do the nasty.
Don't have me listen. Google is your friend. Google it if you're very curious. But that was my first job, detasseling.
Okay.
I was 12. I did it for at least 3 summers, and then my actual first job outside of that was Burger King.
Shout out to the BK, man.
No shout out to them.
And then the Islander
like
Cafe at
BK.
Kmart.
I have vowed to not eat at Burger King and have not eaten there for about 5 years now.
I didn't eat there after I worked there either.
Well, one day they gave me real bad food poisoning.
Oh.
And I said, never again.
No.
There's some restaurants, I could give a second try. I could spin the block.
Yeah.
But Burger King,
Ain't
they
one
didn't
of
have
them.
enough
Ain't one
good
of them.
food to where it was just like, I got to
They
come
said
back.
you're going to have it your way, baby.
Shit.
Food
Yeah,
poisoning.
and my way...
Hobbled over the toilet.
and my way is to not come back.
Yeah. But that's interesting. Okay. All right.
That is
Thanks
interesting.
for entertaining what was your first job?
That is very interesting.
What we got next, y'all?
The next thing we got is a little fit happens.
Okay.
And we've kind of actually, whether y'all know it or not, alluded to it. Not necessarily alluded to it, but kind of slightly talked about it earlier throughout the episode. But a lot of times when we talk about fitness and our journeys, I feel like we compare food and working out. So, people say, oh, well, yeah, you can work out, but it starts in the kitchen, or like eating and health is not necessarily health, but eating is a major portion of your health.
Yes.
So my question is, with that in mind, how much would you say mental versus physical is on that spectrum? Like, how much mental do you have to have over physical, or how much physical do you have to have over your mental fortitude when working out?
I'm gonna say I'm gonna definitely go with mental, and I can take it back to a situation during the New York City Marathon where physically I was in shape. I was ready to go. I got sick. Got to the half marathon point, broke down. At that point, it didn't matter what my what physically I could do.
Yeah.
It was all mental. And even though I was sick and I was in the best shape of my life, those last 2 miles, and I can show you my splits, is that I mentally kept going for those last 2 miles. From then, when I hit the half marathon point, it was stop and go.
That's wild.
But then
really,
so stop and go. And then when I got to those last 2 miles, I mentally made up in my mind, it's like, I'm not going to stop. If I stop, I'm not going to finish. So it was night. I put my glasses down, and I mentally checked into myself, and I said, I'm going. And I didn't stop for those 2 miles. And it was all mental. And that's just it's definitely a mental game. Even playing football, like, you can be physically great in shape, but say if you doing these reps, you doing whatever, and then you just butt tired, but mentally you lock in and you get that next rep.
Yeah.
Or you get that, you go to the next stage. Man, if you don't have the mental fortitude or the mental toughness to get through what you need to get through physically, you're gonna fail, because you're gonna quit. You're gonna stop.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to piggyback off of Byron. Hell of a performance, by the way, in the New York City Marathon. I tracked you all those hours, and it was, man,
it was diabolical out there.
It was, yeah. I was just like in awe. Just to finish, right, was pretty amazing. And they got it down where you could see, like, they have street view
videos.
It was
yes,
cool. It was
live
so cool.
videos.
Like, there you go with his big old head. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but so yeah, for sure it's a mental because and I actually posted a video. I had a moment after I ran Detroit, the international half last year, where I like got back to my room and I just cried. Because I was happy that I had finished. But
so tears of joy.
Yeah, tears of joy. It was a struggle because something happened with my foot. And I thought my toe was broke. And so the whole time I'm like, your toe is not broke, but I was in pain. And I just wanted to stop. But I hadn't stopped then. Like, I stopped for a quick photo op, at the end of the tunnel. Where you're in two countries at once. It's a
US
big
and
thing.
Canada.
Yeah, it's a big thing. So I stopped there where everybody else was stopping. But that's the only time I stopped. And which was just a feat in itself, because I really hadn't done that before. But I just kept telling myself, like, you got this. You trained, you're strong. Even going up the bridge, down the bridge, all them rolling hills. I just was meant to, like, out loud speaking to myself that I got it, right? And then at the moment where I wanted to stop, I seen
Vanessa.
I can't think of his name, but he's from Detroit. And he was like hollering.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and he was like, CFC! And I was like, oh my gosh. And so that really gave me the push to keep it pushing. But I was so happy to be done with that race, because it was mentally challenging. And then of course Byron got on at about mile 12 or 13. And he's like, if you want a PR, you know how you get the voice notes.
Yes.
The voice notes. Those are supposed to be encouraging. Cheers. Not taunts. So I'm like, I realized at this point, and actually I think Sterling posted this the other day, like, when you realize you're not going to hit your time, but you still have to finish. That's a mental fortitude, right? I realized I'm not going to PR, or so I thought, right? And so I was kind of like, and then here he come in my ear on the app. If you want to PR, you gotta speed up. You gotta speed it up. Yeah. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Then I started running really fast.
Yeah, I was like, but did you PR?
I did.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
My boy.
5 seconds, but I did.
Hey.
I didn't hit the number that I wanted to, like setting out, right? That I knew physically I could have done better. But either way, it's a PR. Right?
You got it done.
But it's all mental, because like I'm not the fastest runner. You know, I'm not the skinniest runner. So physically, like, I feel like, what does a runner look like? You don't know. Everybody, all these different body types, ages, all these things. So that's what I kind of posted. Like, you know, I'm older, I'm not that fast in my mind, you know, all these things. But
self-sabotage.
But look what I did. I still did it. Still got the medal. Still get the same medal at the end.
That's what they say, right?
It's the same medal. Got the same medal Byron got.
So not the one from the year before that.
Same one you got.
Not the year before that. That's different.
Thank you for that.
And then for my response, I would also agree that it is mental over physical. So you have to be mentally strong. Yeah. Because you're pushing your body to some extremes that you've not experienced before. Especially, you know, when you're going after those PRs, you're going the fastest you've ever ran. Yeah. You're lifting the heaviest weight that you've ever lifted. So you're comparing your body type to when you first started. And it's like, I wasn't capable of this when I first started. But, you know, weeks and months into the process, your body is changing. Your body is evolving because of the work that you're putting in. Yeah. And these are the results from that. But I think it's also easier said than done. Oh, yeah. Because it's a struggle.
That's life, man.
You know, because you do, as you were saying, Amber, you know, you kind of compare yourself, especially in a running aspect. Me, I don't really do weights as much as I should. So I can't really relate to that aspect. But as far as the running, you're running along other people. Yeah. And it's like, oh, shoot, this person is my age. This person is, you know, better in shape than I am, and you're like, oh, I see them a few meters ahead, and it's like, no,
it's always hurtful when you see like a senior runner, and you're like,
or the person with the panda hat on. You're like, wait, what are you doing in front of me?
How are you running in a tutu?
What are you doing in front of me?
Another motivation for me to finish strong. This old woman had passed me up, so I had to go ahead and pass her back up.
That's always humbling.
I had to get up out of there.
Like,
or them kids, FDK, FDK, kids. Especially at the finish line.
I don't really care about the kids.
The kids, they get me too, but just like an old, you know, just like a more seasoned runner.
Yes, I can't see
they got the gray hair and everything. You're like, really?
I can't see no wrinkles beat me.
Not wrinkles.
I can't see it.
Not wrinkles.
Easy, but it's worth it. It's
worth yes, it is.
In all aspects of like running. Like I just started Pilates. It's it's difficult. But I know like I want to build up my core and I want to get stronger. And so I'm like, everybody has a first day. You know what I mean? A first few days. Part. So I'm just like, just get through it, girl. You know. But even last night I was shaking. They're like, and they want you. Like they encourage the shake. You know.
I mean, I've heard that Pilates is one of the hardest sports or workouts or you know, whatever thing you would classify it as. But I hear that it's one of the hardest things. You see some guys in shape and they're falling off of the boards
because they don't do no mobility.
Hey.
Let's start with
mobility. That's gonna be me.
Mobility is a direct deflection.
Okay.
But all right, since we getting in shape, we're gonna talk about mimosa mid down, or you know, it could vary. Mimosa mid down can vary into a lot of different things.
Wine me down, hey, wine me, wine me.
Oh, I have to take some of this coconut water.
Hey, that's what I need. I need a little wine down.
Come on, wine down.
Somebody little shout. No, not that kind of wine. A little shouty whining me down.
Oh, wait a minute. Now here we go. See, we done did good.
You see, mimosa mid down can be anything.
What you got?
For this one, I've been doing this a lot, and I want to know what you guys think. What is your morning process? Do you have slow mornings, or do you rush your mornings for whatever reason you need to rush them for? I know my answer. So,
Slow.
Amber,
Nice and slow.
what
Like
does that?
Usher said.
Okay, what does
Okay.
that? What does that entail?
What does it entail?
Yeah.
Slowly getting up,
Hmm.
stretching, doing a little quick body scan to make sure everything, basically to see what hurts. Because I told you I have to gingerly step out of the bed. I'm not playing. And then I do some mobility. I don't do mobility every day. I'm not gonna lie. Um, but I do incorporate some type of stretching every single day. But I may not put on the video and do a 15-minute mobility. No, but I definitely stretch. And then get my breakfast going, log on to the computer.
I'm proud of you.
I work from home, so I admittedly shower and things later after that because I don't have to immediately do that because I don't have to be out the door. But that's usually my morning routine.
Jeron?
That is so wild. Like
What?
I'm doing it to myself, so I can't be jealous because I could choose to live better or do better. But I'm very much a rushing out the door type of person. I know myself, I value my sleep, and I know that if I don't do it the night before, it's not getting done the morning of.
Okay.
So if I have to do anything to prepare to get out the door, I have to do it the night before, whether that's packing my clothes or, figuring out an outfit or whatever it may be. I have to do that the night before.
Yeah.
So in the morning, my process is the alarm goes off. I snooze it about 5 times. And then I finally get up 30 minutes later. Literally.
Crazy work.
I get up
every day. You see?
every day.
Why don't you just set it later?
Because if I set it later, I won't have the ability to snooze it. So I need to snooze. Yeah. I need to see that makes sense, right? Yeah. It makes sense, right? Yeah. Yeah. And so I snooze it for about 30 minutes. I get up. I'm not lying to you. I would never lie to you. I'll get up. I wash my face. I brush my teeth. And luckily, the job that I'm in now, it's a outfit or the same outfit every day. I mean, not the exact same one, but we have a uniform.
Yeah.
So it's nothing that I need to prepare for. So
Yeah.
I wash my face, I brush my teeth, I throw my clothes on, and I get up out that door. That's it.
I didn't mention one thing about.
That's it.
I gotta come back.
No
to this.
breakfast, no nothing.
One thing that's not good, by the way. That I wake up unless I have to be up before 6:45 a.m. I wake up at 6:45 a.m. every
like your body clock
day. Yes,
that's wild.
Unless I have to be up before then, it may be like 6:43.
Nope.
But my body wakes up. I start moving at like 6:42, 6:43, like between those minutes every single morning. If I have to be up, like if I have to work out or be somewhere at the airport before then, I set an alarm. Otherwise, I don't set an alarm.
Diabolical.
I don't. I do not set an alarm. I cannot believe you snooze for 30 minutes.
30 minutes.
And you don't eat breakfast.
That's probably the best sleep he get the whole time. 30 minutes in that snooze pocket.
This snooze go off like every 3 minutes.
Breakfast in your morning, sir.
I eat like a granola bar or something when I get to work.
Hey, it is what it is. I'm
low key judging you, but that's okay. Go ahead, Byron.
Right.
Let's
You're always judging me,
right?
Just low key. This is a safe space most of the time.
Most of the time,
but I know yours is just so in depth. So go ahead.
Well,
that's you smiling way too big. What?
That's my 5 a.m. Your 6:45 is my 5 a.m.
Nope.
You're disgusting.
I get up at 5 a.m.
Your body clock.
I sleep. I sleep very, very crazy. Heavy. Well, not even. I sleep really good. I'm gonna get my Z's in. But anyways, I'm up. Before I start with my thing, I want to read y'all this quote that I posted today. The way you water yourself in the morning sets the tone for the whole day.
Why you gotta leave with that after?
Yeah.
He gotta leave with that after what I said.
Well, I was gonna say it, but I didn't know you was gonna go into that.
Bears in a drought.
He is basically.
Okay.
But my morning process is excellent. Especially when I'm doing training, but even outside of that, I wake up, I put 2 feet on the ground, I speak to myself, or even when my alarm goes off, I kind of sit there for 5 minutes, and I just kind of take it all in. No, for real, I take it all in.
Jared's in disbelief.
I don't know how.
I take some deep breaths. I put my feet on the ground. The dogs start moving around. If I'm working out, I get myself together, wash my face, brush my teeth, put my clothes on, get my run in, hit the gym, come back, take the dogs out, and we stay out there for a good 30 minutes. And then what probably the most important thing, one thing I've implemented over the last month and a half, is that I come out here, I come outside, make my coffee, and I come outside on my patio and I sunbathe. Take off my shirt. And
the sun ain't out.
No. By that time, because sometimes because by the time, like how I've been working out, I work out at 6.
Got you.
Close to 7. Or I work out the girls and it's about 7:30ish.
Got you.
Point. So the sun is facing, when the sun rises, it faces my patio. So I have my coffee, sunbathe, take the shirt off, and let the sun hit me for a good 30 minutes.
And that's when we see them photos on Instagram when he with the shirt off.
Hey.
Or the dancing videos.
And the dogs.
And the dogs in the back.
The dogs be sunbathing with me. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, that moment is probably the most important because I give so much back to myself.
Yeah.
Before I even have to give to anybody else.
Yeah.
I start with myself. And I think that's the most important part is that I start with myself first now. I start with myself. Whether forget work, forget talking to people, forget whatever. It's about me.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
Could you incorporate some of that into your morning routine, Jeron?
I can try.
How could you get up?
You're going to get off the homie.
A little earlier. Or what could you do differently the night before? Is there something, or do you have a desire to do that?
I don't. But I will lead with this also. Currently right now, I'm going into work at 4 a.m. So that also plays a factor because if I'm having to get up and do all of these things, eat breakfast, stretch, mobility, make my bed, do this, do that, I'm probably going to have to get up at 2:30. Yeah. And that's a struggle. I'm forcing myself to go to sleep at 9 o'clock, and that's not even enough sleep for me. Okay. But to me, I feel like that's still too early. Yeah. So I'm forcing myself to go to sleep at 9 and getting up at 2:30. That's only 5.5 hours. And that's just way too early. I can go to work, I can come home, I can give me a little nap in.
Okay.
Moral of the story, start your morning off slow.
I'll try.
If you can. Small baby steps.
Get up early enough.
Baby, well, you like to get up early. I say I'm not an early person, but I get up early. Okay. You genuinely like to get up early. Like that's your thing.
What's the next segment?
Don't be rushing me. Shit now.
Hold on, we cussing.
Why are you rushing me?
I wasn't rushing you.
Okay.
Slow.
That segment had ran its course.
Slow.
Real talk. Because I keep it real all day, even when I'm tested. Let me get my mind right. Okay. So recently I was on a trip with a girlfriend of mine, and so this came up because she was making fun of me. So I'm curious. I'm gonna set the scene, but I'm curious of y'all's kind of what y'all think about it. So when you're traveling with significant others, family members, friends, whatever, they said that you learn a lot about people when you travel with them. Like the relationship ain't real until you go on a trip. Right?
You do.
So my girlfriend, Yo, so she told me that she learned, and we've been on some trips together, but we've never shared a room together. This is the first time we shared a room. So she learned that I talk to myself.
In your sleep?
No, I just talk to myself.
Okay.
A lot. Like I work from home, I work by myself. I don't have coworkers at home. Like I do talk to myself a lot. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I never knew this about you. And I'm like, you didn't? And she's like, no. And she was so bothered. She was so bothered by that. It had me dying because I absolutely do talk to myself.
I think that's pretty normal because I do it as well.
All day long.
Yeah.
And so she's like, how did I not know this about you? Like we've been on several trips about the country, all these things, but we've always had separate rooms. Mm-hmm. So my question for y'all is, what's something that you've either learned about yourself or someone else while traveling? Like, are there any non-negotiables when you're traveling? Like I know some people that just will not do like an Airbnb. Like they absolutely have to be in a hotel. Like they don't want to have to clean. They don't want to have to follow any house rules. Mm-hmm. Like what are some things that you really learned about yourself or others And or are there like things that you just will not put up with when you're traveling?
Let Jeron go first. He was out here throwing gang signs.
Not gang signs. No, it's wild because everything is just so freaking relatable. You know, I love me a trip.
Yeah.
I'm taking a trip this weekend.
Period.
You know.
Period.
So I'm going out into the field and doing some work for y'all.
Okay, yes. Report back after you go on assignment again.
I got you, yeah. But I actually give you two, one for them and one for me. So one for them is I realize that I really dislike picky eaters.
Okay.
Because it's just like, yo, you're in another country. Like, be in the moment.
Yeah.
You know, literally, me and my mom went to Colombia the other month. She's a picky eater. Mm-hmm. And I didn't really say that specifically for her. It's just a generic statement. But we went to Colombia. Why was we eating at Hooters? We was eating wings at Hooters in Colombia.
They need the business. They need the business. Them Hooters girls, they thirsty out there. They got to get their bread.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Period.
And then for myself, it's just so freaking crazy. When I'm at home, when I have to be on go, I'm moving, you know, real fast. Mm-hmm. I'm rushing. But when I'm on that trip, best believe I would do an early morning and a late evening. If I got to get up at 5:45 a.m., I'm up. I'm snoozing it maybe once. Okay, I'm up in 5 minutes.
Okay, so you're one of those people.
Yes.
Okay.
If I got to get somewhere, I got to get somewhere.
Yeah.
I paid to be out and about. I didn't pay to be stuck up in wherever we staying at.
So do you have like an agenda and itinerary? Is it loose? Is it set in stone?
No.
Is it laminated?
Wait.
That's too much.
It's an Excel sheet.
Yay. See?
It's an Excel sheet.
See, I knew I loved you.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, we got a list of what we doing.
What, Byron? You don't have no idea.
He judging now.
I have a travel agent.
Oh.
They do all that for me. I don't do none of that. I don't need to do none of that.
Excuse us.
Okay, but still, you do have some things on the list. Like if you go to another country, there are certain things that you're like, I would like to do this. Or you just get up and we're like, whatever we do today.
I just put my input in and the people that organize it makes it happen.
I don't like those kind of travelers.
No, hold on.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
The input is what I want to do. Right? Now, there's room there for the people, especially if I'm traveling to put input in and we can fill in the gaps. But there are things that are non-negotiable where this was what I want to do, whether y'all come or not. So y'all, that's the thing. Y'all don't have to come, but I'm gonna go and it's gonna be there if y'all want to come.
But you do suggest some things to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't just go out there willy nilly.
It didn't sound like that at first.
Like,
no, I don't go out there willy nilly.
I need you to have a loose, and I make fun of this because I've pinned it loose itinerary because I need you to have some things on that list that we're going to do.
Yeah.
But on this specific trip, I let her take lead, so I didn't have really a loose, and she would fuss about that, but this time she was like, what we doing? I'm like, oh,
man, I would have
now you want to. Now you want me playing something.
Now you see how
I would have went off on a side mission and did my own thing.
Yeah, for sure.
What kind of side mission?
Yeah, don't even ask.
Hey,
it's safety though, because you got to put the safety factor in there too. Like going off on your own and doing these excursion stuff, you got to be careful when you're in other countries.
Yeah,
even in our country.
Yeah.
Like, so sure, but
I like that question because I love traveling.
Yeah.
I got more, but I'll say
okay.
Later.
We are, y'all. We've been Byron been real
yapping
today.
Hold on, you didn't even ask me.
I did.
Yeah, we did.
That wasn't an ask.
Go ahead.
I was just talking about non-negotiable was on the thing.
Okay, go ahead.
That's crazy work.
Okay.
You long-winded today. We coming up on an hour. Go
Furthest
ahead.
thing. That's not just me.
Go ahead.
One thing I learned about myself is that I don't like to stay long. Like I burn out after 3 days.
Okay.
Like 2 days, I do everything I need to do in about the first 2 days. That third day is not really necessary.
Wow.
I kind of just be chilling at that point. So
this is out the country or domestic?
Just out the country. Like when I went on a 7-day cruise, it was crazy. I didn't know how I was gonna survive. That's when I learned I don't need to go on trips more than 4 days.
That's
interesting.
And give me 2 weeks.
Yeah, it's too much.
I don't know about
Well, I say 2 weeks because if I have the ability, I'm traveling to multiple locations. Like in November, I'm going to Thailand and we're going to Bangkok and Phuket.
Yeah.
So
yeah, for sure. Like 2 weeks and multiple destinations within that trip. Sure. Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
You like a quick getaway with a
jam-packed weekend.
Okay.
Jam-packed.
I mean, I like a quick weekend getaway too. Not out of the country per se, domestic for sure.
Oh, y'all like quickies.
I don't stop moving. I just keep going.
Quickie. Let me. You know what?
Good 15 minutes. Yeah, straight up.
I can't
love y'all.
right now.
I love y'all.
Okay, so real quick, y'all want to play a game?
We got time.
We got time. I mean,
Jeron?
listen.
Burley.
He said burly.
We got time.
Okay, so really quick word association game, and it's Runner's Edition. Runner's Edition.
Here we go. Okay, I'll try to keep it PG if you don't set us up.
First thing that comes to your mind when you hear this word.
Okay.
All right. Pickle juice.
Dehydration.
Cramping. I said cramping.
Okay. Toenails.
Fall off.
Yeah.
Electrolytes.
Needed.
Hydration.
Mobility.
Byron.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is crazy.
But can I say a name? You throw a name out there.
Sure.
When I think about hydration, lack thereof, I think about Ryan Burrell.
Why you throw him on the bus?
I love you, boy. If you listen to this,
shout out to Ryan. Okay. Race day.
locked
Late.
in.
Late.
Like last minute, I wake up.
There'll be a lot of people running
yeah.
to that finish line.
Yes, they do.
I mean that start
What was
line.
yours, Byron?
Locked in.
Okay. 26.2.
Full
Byron B.
marathon. Oh, okay.
Okay. Last one. World majors.
Sydney.
Chef.
Oh,
Okay.
He been running.
Extra credit.
He been running too much.
Extra credit. If you can name all the world major marathons, you get extra credit.
I already
Go ahead.
lost.
Sydney, but they just added that one. Boston, Japan, Berlin. I don't know if Chicago is one, but I want to say Chicago.
It is, and throw New York in there.
New York, and I don't know what
That's
the
it.
There's
That's
7 of them now.
London.
London.
Oh, about London.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, I surprised myself with that one.
All right. That's all I had, except for the homework.
Hold up.
We got to give
follow-
her some.
No, not even that. What did your boy Esteban say about the last episode?
I can't.
Oh, he enjoyed it. I don't know if he enjoyed it because it was a good episode or because I shouted him out.
That's what I wanted to know.
Shout it out.
Yeah. But he enjoyed it. I mean, he always enjoys them. He literally is like, hey, when the next one dropping.
I
So
love it.
he supports us. He listens, every time we drop one, and he rocking with
We're
us.
going to have Esteban on the show.
We're gonna have
Oh,
we're gonna have a
gosh.
bestie edition.
Roger ain't
Hey,
driving out. Actually, Roger might. If you know why he would drive down here,
We
though.
might have we could probably do it without him having to come
No.
in town.
If we got something for him,
Huh.
you know what he like.
What did Roger say?
He ain't
He
listening.
didn't listen.
Mm.
I haven't even said this
Africa
on
listens, but I haven't checked in to see what she thought about the last episode. But she typically leads with her
I'm gonna send it to him.
feedback.
Yeah.
So
I think
all
he-
right.
Yeah.
we're gonna have Roger. We need Roger to get in.
I think he on
town for a
deployment,
visit.
though.
Huh?
He's in the reserves too.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, he is a civil servant
He is
in the military and a police officer. Civil
he
servant.
is busy. All right. Did y'all think of your song that you kicks off summer for you?
I did.
Before we head out.
I did.
Okay. What is it?
It can be either version because both of them go hard, but I would say Before I Let Go. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it.
just because I feel like to me it reminds me of we're at a kickback, we're at a cookout. We're playing
Yeah.
spades, we're playing dominoes.
Before
There's
I-
food being served. It's a family reunion. Like we having a good
I
old
love it.
time.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works for me. That's always a vibe.
I'm gonna go with Uncle Luke.
What song is that? Or
I want to rock.
I don't know that one.
me neither. The only one I can think of is Michael Jackson.
Oh no, see y'all didn't listen to it.
Huh.
Y'all didn't listen to it.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
We not.
Or definitely Tupac. I Get Around.
Okay.
That's summer song for
Oh,
me.
you get around in the summertime.
Man, look, a lot of people do.
Okay.
They go crazy out
All
there.
year long.
And there's
I'm
different
gonna
ways
go
to get around. I can get around in Nipsey. I can get around in my car. I can jump on Kevin back and get around.
I
We can go
can't.
somewhere.
My summertime, well, is probably Summertime by Fantasia.
Oh.
Y'all know that one?
I think I do. She be singing on that song.
That
But
one is
that's
that
interesting
one
to me
is
though,
a
because to me
jam.
I just feel like it's not pop, but I just feel like it's
it's a
you're in the mood, like you're not chilling. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like
No,
you're in
that's-
church. That's how I feel.
no. She is painting a picture in that song. She's relaxed. She's chilling. It's a vibe. It's a laid back. I feel like it's like if you spend summers in the Hamptons, you put that song on, baby. Look, it's summertime, official.
Okay.
All right, fellas. Well, you know, we have come to the end.
Yes, we have.
Yeah.
We made it to the end of episode 7
in one take.
Yeah.
Byron, why?
Okay.
Byron, is it necessary?
We got to keep it real all day, and I'm just keeping it real.
He gonna throw you under the bus any opportunity he got.
We gonna pray for you, okay?
Yeah,
appreciate it.
But as always, we appreciate y'all for locking in. But we done seen the faces and the grunts from Kevin and Blaze, and they said y'all got to go.
Right.
So we gonna wrap this thing up.
Yeah,
it is summertime. Shout out to Fantasia.
Yes.
Have yourself a good old blast. Be safe. Enjoy. Get some wine in, whichever option that is. And we're going to catch y'all on the next episode.
We're going to see y'all next time. Until then, be well and take care.
You going to do it?
Go ahead.
Bye.
Yeah.